Because what you guys are seeing is the My Career Jump Shot creator in NBA 2K17. But this jump shot creator is going to be the new basis for what 2K uses in all roster editing. And I'm so happy about this because this is really the next step. The only thing I feel like it's missing is maybe being able to turn the base's height off. So like basically you see how like this is jump shot 2 the of the base shot, but what if we could make jump shot 2 the same base but him not jump as high? But then that kind of more or less would defeat the purpose of how he's jumping. But sometimes feet and where they're standing looks more appropriate rather than actual height. So what we're doing right now, we're trying to find some shots for a lot of players. So we're gonna do as many of these as possible until NBA 2K18. If you like these videos, spread them around. You don't gotta like nothing. You don't gotta subscribe. You can just know that this is gonna be here because this is the new regime. So let's get to it. So look, so this is KD's shot right now, in my opinion. Either this or let's go to that. You know, so right now those are options. Clearly you can mess with the release speed. I don't have to know too much to know that's very slow. That's probably, this is probably normal, and that's probably very fast or fast and slow, whatever. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure it out. Right now we're using, for base 1 we're using Kevin Garnett. For base 2, we're using Lance Stevenson. So with the blending, when it's 50-50, it's perfect harmony of, you can see both. The reason why I use Kevin Garnett is because Kevin Durant puts the ball over his head when he shoots. Lance Stevenson's shot is the perfect type of release, but not the perfect hold prior to the shot being released. See how the ball is in front of him? The old one on 2K16 was perfectly over his head at times, so it was the perfect shot for him. But you see that's a little bit in front of his face. But when we put it back to 50, you see that the ball is starting to be a little bit more bowed over his forehead, which is perfectly fine because that's what Kevin Durant's into. Now let's go 100% to the Kevin Garnett shot. It is completely over his head, but the release is little, the right arm is a little too high up rather than, it should go forward a little bit more. So right now we're just playing with it, trying to figure out which ones make the most sense. Believe it or not, this shot makes it look like shot 27, or the one that would look like Michael Jordan's wrist. So you got to play with it and see which one would give you more of a quicker situation. I think what's going to help us as a community, shout out to Operation Sports, is if we only look for odd numbers. I mean, we only look for like move it by fives. So like it should be evens, as in 40-60, or like 45-55. Now if we want to do something like a 48-52, we gotta have like a real good reason to explain it, because a lot of people are gonna like be like, oh, why wouldn't it just be just 45, 55 or something like that. So things like that are really important, and I think that we're ultimately gonna be able to get this down packed and really get some shots going that look more realistic than ever, and really make these players shots so cosmetically it can be the best rendition of basketball that we have on the market at the moment. Well, shout out to 2K for that. So it's still, a lot of tweaking. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm liking some of these. The 50-50 is, now that I look at it more, it's almost okay, but the fact that, see, once it goes over to Lance Stevenson, the follow through becomes a little bit more quicker, and I'm okay with that. Look, if you look at 50, he's holding it a little longer. He's holding it based off the the Kevin Garnett hold. So not really a fan of that. And so 50 wouldn't be it, but 49-51 looks okay. I'm not mad at it, Let's see here. Oh, okay. I'm not mad at that neither. I think he glides in the air a little longer than he would if he's doing this one. So right now, this is what I'm going with for Kevin Durant next year. When the rosters come out, I need to have this up. So I need to have a roster that's playable out, sooner than later. So here, so that's one in the books, y'all.